Okay, part 3. I keep getting cut off here. So, all right, we were talking about the analogy. If the United States was a computer, the operating system is the Constitution, the hardware is the government, and the software is we the people. If your computer's slow and sluggish and crashing all the time, you don't necessarily need to throw it out the window and start from scratch to reinvent the wheel. If you have malware, spyware, what you do is you reboot the system. And what have we been doing for the last 70 years? We keep adding another layer of Bondo to the busted fender, another layer of Bondo to the busted fender, another layer of patchwork, and kicking the can, and extensions of budgets. Well, we haven't had a budget since the 1990s. We're not fixing it. We're just slathering on another layer on top of the rusted, busted fender. We need to reboot the system. The operating system is the Constitution, and we need to shave off what doesn't work, kick it out to sea like the old senile Eskimo uncle, like they used to do in the old days, and start fresh. Don't reboot it. Don't reinvent it. We don't need to be experimenting with socialism, which is the stupidest thing in the world because it never works. What's the matter? 300 million people massacred is not enough proof that it doesn't work? Oh no, we haven't done it right. You're never going to do it right. Because, first of all, if you're a theophobe, you're not an atheist. That's baloney. That's a lie. You're a theophobe. You're already operating with a dysfunctional foundation. Regardless, that's another subject for another post. So, my concept is reboot America every sector. You reboot the immigration. I have a solution for that. And on another video, I'll explain what that is. I actually sent it to Trump, and I got a generic letter back that, oh, he's working on it. He didn't even read what I sent him. We need to reboot the financial system, which is what we're doing with the RV and the Sarah Jacera. We need to reboot the education system. Get unions out of it. Unions should not be in government jobs, because that's they like to say the term, that's negotiating in bad faith, because that's an A-B negotiation, and the person that pays for the funding of the public schools, see you later, you're not part of the conversation. So you have the public unions and the public entities fighting over the taxes that we the people have no say in. So to reboot the school system, I recommend we go to school vouchers. The money comes from the parents for the children, and they should have a say which school competes for those vouchers. Don't turn the school system into the DMV, where it's a monopoly, and they could care less about your children, like they treat you at the DMV. Well, you have to come here, so I'm not here to make your life convenient, because they don't have to compete. There's no competition to the DMV. It's a monopoly. We need to reboot the military system. We need to reboot the government system. America needs a reboot. Don't reinvent it. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And that's my goal, because what I started with the immigration plan that I've been trying to promote, I ended up going down certain rabbit holes. I would be picking up crumbs, and then I started finding out about the corruption of the Federal Reserve notes and the purpose for public schools. They're actually doing a good job, because they're not doing our job, but what they planned to do from the beginning was to educate kids smart enough to pay taxes, be good little citizen minions, but don't question anything. So they're doing a great job at that. That's why they really don't care about our complaining, because as far as they're